The BeamNG Monster Jam Yellow Division continues on the West Coast here to Glendale, Arizona. Last week in San Diego, an amazing event saw Jay Rando in the Gas Monkey Garage win his first ever event. Will we get another first-time winner when one of the veterans rise to the occasion and perform well here in the State Farm Stadium? We're about to find out from BeamNG Monster Jam in Glendale.
It's about that time, so put it up, let's get it on. Made it this far, time to show the world who's number one. Number one, pull it up to the line, let's do it. Let's do it. Anything in my way, I'm running through it. I watch the lights and my hands are sweaty. I hear the people screaming, so you better get ready. Yeah, cause when it drops, I'ma take the shot, rock the spot, make it hot. Cause it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that time. It's been a long time.
The second week of BeamNG Monster Jam continues on as the Yellow Division drivers head to Glendale, Arizona here in the State Farm Stadium. I'm Joe Kowski, alongside to me, Trey Bardo. And Trey, looking out at this course, what do you see that is different from San Diego?
I mean, Joe, just look at that. 90% of it, like right there, the two in the frame, you know, the one next to it, they're literally walls of dirt. I mean, that looks 90 degrees perpendicular, right angle to the ground.
Yeah, that could lead to some interesting moments because the pod is right in the middle of all this. So if drivers don't get the long launch, but rather get a vertical launch straight up in the air, they could land in a dangerous position near that pod section. So we'll have to watch for that all night long. We'll see which of the 15 drivers, though, can claim victory as we'll take a look at the field of trucks for freestyling here in Glendale. Starting off freestyle will be Mathis Wells in the Bounty Hunter, then in Gravedigger, it's Eli Bright, and in Black Pearl, we have Marshall Burrell.
In Bad Company, we have Derek Fendo. In Predator, we have David Spears. And in Soldier Fortune, it's John Davis.
Then we have Nathan Orman behind the wheel of Whiplash. In Hot Wheels, it's Pringle Man. And in Titan, we have Zachary DeLello.
In Mohawk Warrior, it's Chris Jericho. Brendan Sutherland is behind Son of a Digger. And in Overboard, it's Connor Jacklin.
Then the final three, Jordan Stout and Max D, Harold McGuire and Metal Militia. And in Gas Monkey Garage, it's Jay Randall, last week's winner. Here we go, Trey, ready to kick off freestyle in Glendale, and it's Mathis Wells and the Bounty Hunter. An early break in San Diego last week leaves him at the bottom, and the first driver to come out in freestyle. He has to try and figure out this course in his 90 seconds to put up a score that's going to be hard to beat for these 14 drivers after him.
Let's see if, I hope for it. Oh, okay, that was good. Well, Joe, think about it. It was, yesterday? We saw how many trucks break off that little center pod section type thing.
Yeah, I don't know the number offhand, but it was. I think it takes two hands.
More
to
than
count.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was literally more than half the field. So, you think these guys might have learned something from that?
I don't think so, Trey. I mean, these drivers still, a lot of them in this division we've seen in the first week, they're intending to go big in their freestyle runs. And so far with Mathis, that's exactly what he's doing the Bounty Hunter, but so far keeping that truck under control decently as he's swinging around here nearing the midpoint of the run. So far, decent momentum for Bounty Hunter Mathis Wells, and that was a huge launch off that obstacle.
I think one way to look at it right now is that he's made it farther than the last week's run.
He did, that is for sure, and for sure definitely going to be a better score than it was last week, as this air is tremendous. But you mentioned, these obstacles pretty steep. You're going to be getting some massive air off these.
Yeah, but that's going to, take away from the distance you're going to be able to get for it. He's going to go for a backflip right here, and that, I was going to say it looked pretty good, but then it looked like at the end the truck started to twist a little bit.
It did for sure, but he's still on going in the final 20 seconds. Oh my gosh. Can he try and save this one?
He's in reverse.
Trey, he got it in reverse. He's stuck.
He's stuck on the back of the truck.
Trey, I didn't think this was physically possible.
He's confused by himself. He's still trying to get out of it.
I didn't think this was possible, Trey.
How is that stuck on the back of the truck?
Look at it.
I don't know if I'd be upset or, well, I don't know what I would be.
Impressed, upset, I don't know. But Mathis Wells, I think before getting out of the truck, he's definitely going to want them to pull it down onto all four wheels.
I mean, the truck, I don't think it's damaged.
No.
I don't think it even broke the body.
No, I think literally they pull it down forwards. That truck's perfectly fine. Look at, that's what, he stuffed it in right here. He's on the one wheel, and he's maybe a half a second late for going in reverse. And just look at that. It's stuck on the back bar.
Look at the tires go. He's absolutely hammering on the throttle right now.
He's like...
I don't understand, Joe. I really don't understand.
Mathis was waiting for one wheel to grip and pull it back down. Unfortunately, that never happened, and the truck ends upright. We'll see what the scores are. He did fill the clock, all 90 seconds. It's an early 20 for Mathis, also a solid run to kick us off here in the Bounty Hunter in Glendale. And the second truck out, Trey, I think this is the earliest this driver has ever gone out into the freestyle course. It's Eli Brighton, the Gravedigger. You have to think he is furious after last week. His two teammates went out and won their events. He finished 14th.
Yeah, that's not what he was looking for. I mean, it's pretty easy to say, and he's definitely going to...
Oh, no, he's in trouble. What a save from Eli.
I thought it was about to be 2 weeks in a row where he's one of the first trucks out.
He just kind of used that as like banking on a racetrack to turn around here and get some nice momentum going the other way. So I don't think I've ever seen someone use it like that, but that could be a way to use it as well. You use it to turn around in a fast manner and also get good speed going at your next obstacle.
I mean, if it works, right? And I don't know how many people are going to utilize that, but if it counts as an obstacle or a trick, I mean, I guess he'll get judged for it.
Nice donuts for Eli Bright. First one of the night. He's going right here towards the pod. He's into the second half of the run, so far, solid momentum, just like, Mathis Wells and the Bounty Hunter. But one way he can try and step up over Mathis Wells is filling out the final 15 seconds not on the back end of his truck.
That was nice. This, I don't know about you, but it seems like
bouncy.
Eli's set up to be a little, yeah, exactly, a little bouncy.
And just like we saw with, Levi Schultz and Jester the first 2 weeks, we didn't notice it with Eli last week, but here this week, that truck is not agreeing. Obviously they set stuff up and you could just miss it because, there's different air pressure levels depending on where you are.
Look at that thing just hop right up.
Yeah, I don't know if he's having a fun time or not. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that bounce.
He bounced again.
Well, he did fill the
This is so
clock.
weird.
Yeah, I don't think he's liking the setup, and he's probably a little bit angry in the truck and definitely angry now.
That was so strange. I mean, the thing literally, the vertical on it was insane. I mean, I think it would challenge most basketball players.
Yeah, I think he'd be winning the high jump.
Yeah, that was like, does it show right here?
Kind of.
Not, yeah, kind of, but not really.
He hit the lip there. That's kind of what set him up. And then right here, great save by getting into the gas and that one wheel gripping and not breaking off. And right here, this came after the time, after the 90 seconds, but it was for the fans. Obviously, a Gravedigger truck can't leave in one piece.
No, of course not. I mean, it's for a Gravedigger truck. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
They could probably use that next week. And for the 40th anniversary, I'm shocked he didn't damage it more. But we'll see what the scores are. It has to be a 20 from Mathis Wells and the Bounty Hunter. The scores are in a 6 and 8 and a 7-5. It's enough. A 21.5 for Eli Brent, the Gravedigger. He now sits in the hot seat early on here in Glendale. Now the third truck out, another early break last week. Marshall Burrow, the Black Chrome Trey. Remember, he was the one that stuffed it into the back of the backflip ramp last week and basically tore the whole front off that truck. Burrow's hoping he could maybe fill the 90 seconds this time and not break the truck as bad, because I'm sure the crew had a lot of work to do this week.
Yeah, but it looked cool when it happened.
It did look cool. Unfortunately, he would have rather looked cool right at, when the clock hit 0, not with a lot of time still left on the clock.
Did we ever get an official flag count?
I think it's 4. Oh, look out. He's in trouble. Trey, I don't know what's happening so far tonight, but some of these moves are insane already.
Yeah, that was very strange. I don't know how he kept it out of the container there, but that was pretty impressive. And he's going to put it into some donuts right now. A good choice from him. Take it a little easy, calm himself down. And maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I think he's just trying to flip it, Joe.
I hope not, but to answer your first question, I think there's 4 flags on the back of that truck. A Pit Viper flag and then 3, kind of tattered flags.
Oh my goodness.
My gosh, Marshall, calm it down. We're trying to talk about your truck and you keep getting out to 2 wheels and whatnot.
Yeah, we talked about Eli having a bouncing truck. I think this one just wants the center of gravity's off, Joe. It just wants to roll over.
Nice back foot for Burrow. Nicely done. And how about a moonwalk? Nicely executed for Marshall Burrow.
That seems to be the move this season so far, Joe. You get the right amount of bounce off it after the backflip, which put it in reverse and kind of helps. I mean, it cancels. Oh, no.
That was a hard hit right onto that obstacle, and Yep, broke a 4-link. He had some time left on the clock, so Trey, he had the big moves in the middle, but is the time on the clock going to affect his score compared to Eli?
How much time was left on the score?
It was about 7 seconds.
I would have to think that the judges are going to see that, and I mean, 7 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, in the view of some judges' eyes, it can be quite a bit.
Yeah, that was that cool save right there, keeping out of the walls, and then right here, this was the backflip. One of the last hits of the run backflip, which you mentioned, a lot of drivers pulling out this this moonwalker right here off of backflip ramps. So watch out for that throughout and see who can maybe try and pull it the best and the longest throughout the season. As the scores are come down for Marshall Burrow in the Black Pearl. Was it enough? It's actually going to tie Eli, but unfortunately, no tiebreaker judge. So he goes to second right now, 21.5 for Marshall Burrow in the Black Pearl. Trey, remember, this week there are no tiebreaker judges, which means if you get the score after someone else, the person who got first still sits in the hot seat. So even though Burrow tied, he's not tied for the lead. He's currently second right now as Derek Fennell comes out in the back company with some huge air.
Is that just this week?
That's just a test for this week.
Oh, a test. I see. Watch, this is going to be the 1 week.
It could be for sure. Oh my
goodness!
Wow,
oh, hold on. He's still going.
Yeah, he's not done yet. What a save for Derek Fennell in the back company.
Holy cow! I was not expecting that. I mean, I don't think he was either.
Oh, look at the launch right there. Almost cleared the pod, and now going backwards up that ramp. So Derek Fennell so far in the back company going big, and these fans at Glendale are loving it so far.
I don't understand how this truck's withholding it.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're building it well. That is for sure. A nice little bit of a wheelie right there. Best to put it down before he gets near the walls. Flipping it around into the second half of the run for the bad company. Getting some more air towards the pod. Kind of fell off the side, but luckily nothing breaks on that truck.
That could have been very bad. I mean, it could have upset the truck to where he was on 2 wheels, or like you said, broke the truck, but somehow it didn't. Look at the air again, almost clearing the pod section again.
Yeah, he hit hard there, but it's still ongoing. Nearing the final 20 seconds for Derek Fennell in the bad company, and I think something might be broke on the truck.
I can't see it from this side of it.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we get a better angle, if we can see. But
is it leaning a little bit, it looks like? It might have been leaning towards the back.
The run is done. And
is that the shock? Oh, the shock.
Yep, the shock. Yeah, they can't let that run.
Yeah, that does not look the best.
No, so unfortunate, a second straight week of an early end for Derek Fennell in the bad company, and he was having a great run going at that moment, but the score is going to reflect it. A 5, a 5, 5, and a 7 gives Derek Fennell 17.5, currently last of the 4 trucks that have gone out so far here in Glendale. So it's still Eli Bright in the hot seat in the Gravedigger with his 21.5, but David Spears out in the Predator had a solid run going last week in San Diego, looking to try and back up another good run here in the Predator truck. This truck has had many great runs, and looking to start out in a different way. Cross around the pod to start the 90 seconds out.
That was nice there, and a little bit of a bounce there, but nothing he can't control. He's going to absolutely gun it down the side. Could be lining up for the other side here. Let's see if we can get the launch that Bad Company got. Oh,
wow.
My goodness!
And he almost cleared it. I mean, the launches you get off these obstacles, they're amazing.
I thought they were just straight walls, but apparently they found a little spot to where it's not.
Yeah, they found both length and height out of these obstacles. They're amazing. Look at that.
Oh,
right there onto the back.
Oh, no.
Now he's in trouble. What a save!
What a save. Oh.
David Spears tried everything in this Predator truck, and unfortunately, still over half the run left on the clock. And Trey, I thought he had pulled that thing out.
I thought he did too, but I guess the truck just had too much momentum going for it right there. I mean, he's lucky he didn't break right there, the way that the tire like almost went out. And right here, watch, he's going to have it right here. It looks like it's going to settle. Oh. Just too much.
Yeah, just too much rotation back over to the other side and back onto its lid, and it's unfortunate. And once again for the Predator truck, second straight week of not filling the clock, and he's going to feel it here as he had over half the time still left. The score is a 5, a 3, and a 4.5, gives Predator a 12.5. Tough break for David Spears here in Glendale. And now next down, John Davis in the Soldier Fortune, looking to try and one-up his run from last week in San Diego. He was the first truck out last week, had a solid run, but obviously a lot of the runs later in the night last week just went so much bigger that John Davis fell down the running order in the Soldier Fortune, but we know he can freestyle well. We'll see if he brings even more momentum and even more confidence into the shows right here. He almost cleared the pod.
Yo, someone's got to clear it tonight, sooner or later. I mean, they're getting so close. They just got to back it up a little bit, and they think they got it done.
Yeah, I think someone for their first move could absolutely try and back it up out of the stadium and clear it.
I don't understand. Is there a tunnel right there?
Well, there's like a little balcony
Oh,
area.
if someone doesn't do it, then I'm gonna be very sad. But he's gonna put into some cyclones right here. And nope, not done yet. There he is.
He was hesitant. He was like, when do I stop? But he stopped right there.
I don't think he was facing the way he wanted to be facing by the end of it.
He's pulling out some technical moves now in the Soldier Fortune. He's now into the second half of the run. And kind of getting all crooked, but trying to beat that 21.5 from Eli Brent. The Gravedigger still sits in the hot seat. And so far, John Davis looking to try and challenge that. Oh my goodness! Is it going to land? It will land back on all fours.
I don't even know what that was.
It's a twist.
A what?
It's just a twist.
Okay, I thought you said a whist. I was like, what's a whist? You came up with some other words lately, and I was just curious.
Now 15 seconds left. Look at the sky. Wheelie lands hard. Davis is in trouble, flipping all around. Will the truck save it? Some side walls. Oh my goodness.
I've never seen it bounce that quickly.
Yeah, how'd it balance like that?
That was impressive. Wait, how much time was left on the clock?
There was 1 second left on the clock.
We count that as a save?
I don't know what
That
that's counted as. This counts as a save. I mean,
is that a 180 or what 360 wheelie? What?
I don't know what that was, Trey. I'll be perfectly honest.
Wait, but I want to see the other thing again. That was cool.
We're getting to it, Trey. There's still so much more to look at.
This was a nice back. I think it's probably the cleanest backflip we had so far tonight.
Yeah, I think so. But 21.5 is the score to beat from Eli Brent. I think Eli's definitely shaking, especially after this move right here.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, this is a huge sky. I think that's probably the world record for the highest sky wheelie we've ever had. Right here, flipped it upside down, lost the hood. The lights are gone too. And they're still on there, so that's nice. Gonna put it into some sidewalls here. Almost pulled out of it right here, and then
it's like there was glue on the tires, and it just stuck to the ground. I can't believe that, but John Davis, I think the score is going to be big for the Soldier Fortune. A 7, a 9, and an 8, a 24. New leader here in Glendale. It is John Davis in the Soldier Fortune. So now a 24 is the score to beat, but it's Nathan Orman down the Whiplash, and he is amping up the fans, ready to go for freestyle.
Let's see what's going to come out of this. Straight for the racing lane?
Oh, yeah. Nice air. That's a smaller ramp. Not many people have hit it, so getting that big of air off it, the judges have to love it.
I'm assuming that was part of the racing lane, right?
It looks like it is, yeah.
Oh, this is just a random. No, there's one on the other side, so it's probably is. But we'll count it as a single jump for our sake.
It's a very small single jump. Luckily out of the way for these drivers. Hopefully they won't land on it, but Nathan Orman so far going big in this Whiplash. That was a little bit of a hard hit right there, but he's comboing these moves up nicely, keeping the truck under control for the moment, just trying to maybe be there for the end. It's a little bit of a donut right there, and you know what? Just one rotation to get gone.
I mean, I guess it would count as a donut, would it not?
It does, yeah. So he kind of just saves some time. A wheelie right there, up over the other obstacle. Orman going big, has to stop before the whoa!
Oh no, that's gonna hurt his score.
Well, he hit the wall so hard. I think everything just came off the front because he hit the wall so hard.
I didn't even think he hit it that hard, but I guess he must have hit it harder than we thought. But he's gonna turn it around here. He's gonna end up going for the whatever you call that.
That's a backflip ramp.
What is it?
It's a backflip ramp that has the backflip in the side of it. Oh my gosh, Orman.
I don't know how this man's keeping the truck on all four wheels right now, but he's doing a great job with 15 seconds remaining, Joe. I mean, he might have a run that could do something with the lead if he can keep it going right here, but he might need one more big move just in case.
Oh, he went off the backflip ramp, cross-threaded it, and didn't go back, but now he's on his
rear steer stuck on?
I think his rear steer is stuck to the left, and he somehow saved that final move. I mean, those final 10 seconds were outstanding for Nathan Orman in the Whiplash.
Well, I said he needed another big move to do it, and that might have been it right there, Joe. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, Davis had a lot of momentum going his way, and he had really big moves. So for Orman, it was a solid run, but I don't know if it was lead
top three worthy?
Yeah, probably top 3, I would say. Up there around Eli, I would say.
I think it has to be stuck.
Yeah, it looks like it is stuck. Because even like when he stopped right here, it was still stuck in left, so... But, he did a really good job with it stuck right there. So we'll see what the scores are for the Whiplash, and that's going to be a 3-way tie right there. So that moves him currently into 4th place at 21.5, just like Gravedigger and Black Pearl for Whiplash. And now next out, Pringle Man and the Hot Wheels looking to go big here in Glendale, trying to beat that 24 set by John Davis. Just a few trucks to go in the Soldier Fortune, and nice air to start the 90 seconds for Pringle Man.
You know, the color scheme on this is kind of scary.
Scary? What do you mean scary?
I don't know. It's just you think of Hot Wheels, you don't think of
Slime monster?
yeah. You think of like, you know, bright. I mean, it's not that it's not bright colors, but like you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like when this truck first debuted is what I should say.
Yeah, I can understand. Oh my goodness! He just whipped that truck around. Oh my gosh, is it gonna come back? Now he's trying some sidewalls. Oh my gosh!
I thought this was Hot Wheels, not Whiplash. That was insane.
Well, it's gonna be pretty hot in a moment with how this run's going so far.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how he's keeping it on the wheels.
Well, he's still going on. He's into the second half of the run. He's gonna pull a wheelie out. One-wheel wheelie. Oh my gosh!
No.
And
look
wait. At that! What is he doing with this truck? Dre, what is happening tonight?
I don't know how he did that. I might as well just go straight into a backflip with it.
Might as well. Final 30 seconds. Perfect backflip and a little bit of a moonwalk.
My goodness. You know, the thing about that, right? If you put into a moonwalk, that eliminates the backing up you automatically have to do. Plus, you get scored for it, so you might as well. And Joe, he's got 10 seconds left. I'm afraid of what he's going to do with it.
Yeah, I would be shaking if I'm John Davis in the Soldier of Fortune, because that hot seat may not last for long. Final few seconds. Oh! A hard stuff in, but it's going to count as a save.
I honestly think he was just trying to flip the truck with 30 seconds remaining with the way he was driving it.
And ended up on all fours to end the run. I mean, Trey, I think that has to be a new leader.
You would have to think, right?
Right here. This was the first save where he just whipped the truck over that ramp. I don't think he was trying to do anything, but
if that would have landed on the actual like truck itself, that would have hurt.
Yeah. And then right here, it almost came back over. He put it into some sidewalls, and it luckily came back onto all fours. And for Pringleman, he's been here a few seasons, but I think this is the run of his career so far.
And then Joe, in the same exact spot right here, one wheel wheelie, which is nice. He's gonna flip it over to the other. Just catches the corner of that.
Look at the power of this rear wheel right here. Just drive the truck.
I think he's just full throttling it.
I think he was, and then slammed on the brakes, and it just somehow came back to all fours for him.
Cartwheeled. Yeah, cartwheeled right into the right spot.
And then perfectly lined up for the backflip ramp, so he might as well hit it.
I don't understand how that happened for him. I think I might want to go buy a lottery ticket after this.
Trey, I'll be perfectly honest. A lot of the stuff I've seen tonight, I have no idea how it's happened.
And then right here, nice little moonwalk right there. Didn't really get the height as some of the other drivers have, but it still counts.
And then right here at zero, he stuffs it into that ramp, and it just comes all the way around onto all fours again.
I think he broke the truck there.
Yeah,
it looks like it's broke. But hey,
broke.
He broke it at the end.
Yeah, he broke it at the end. Clock had already expired by the time he broke it, so Pringleman the Hot Wheels has to be a big score, but will be enough to beat the 24. It will be 2 9s and an 8. It's a 26 for Hot Wheels. New leader here in Glendale. It's Pringleman in the hot seat. So, Trey, we still have a good amount of trucks to go. Zach DeLello next down the Titan, but if you're DeLello coming out, you just on the run, set by Pringleman the Hot Wheels, you have to be shaking in that truck. You have to somehow go bigger than that. Oh, by the way, though, DeLello pulled off the front flip last week in San Diego. Unfortunately, he couldn't end his run out because he was into the wall protection.
Essentially, what your mindset has to be, if you have any off-throttle time, you're losing.
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? DeLello is not one to have off-throttle time. He will go crazy in this Titan truck. So I would watch out for Pringleman. He may have just gotten to the hot seat right now. As that truck actually was under some strain right there through the air. I think DeLello already pushed it very hard, but Pringleman may have just sat down the hot seat, but Zach DeLello could be one to come after him immediately.
Hot seat for Hot Wheels.
I think he cleared that pretty perfectly. He landed right in the down ramp. I
don't know how he did that. I mean, that was probably the cleanest one we've had so far. Does that count as clearing it?
It's close. I mean, it's the closest we've had. So I'll count it as clearing until we get someone that literally clears it.
That's fair enough. Nice wheelie.
Oh, he's over backwards and now bouncing off the ramp. What in the world? DeLello's back on all fours.
I think the ramp helped him.
I think it did. I think it somehow fell off the ramp and just the momentum carried him back on all fours, and now he has about 35 seconds left in this Titan truck. Can he somehow find a way to beat the 26 just after Hot Wheels got to the hot seat? Oh my God!
He broke the truck?
Yeah, he broke. I think there's probably a front shock. Do you think that's damped up and isn't undampening?
I think so. That's gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. He's gonna get no
bounce.
He's gonna get no love from that left front right now, and I'm surprised the officials are still letting him do it like that.
Oh, he just went for a backflip with it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it landed the backflip.
That's got to be uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, he has to be feeling it all in the seat. And
It's like the opposite of a Carolina squad.
Yeah, and he built the clock, and now he's going crazy for the fans.
Oh my goodness!
DeLello bounced off the wall. The truck's fine now. Yeah, he fixed the truck.
I guess when the springs unloaded, it absolutely just shot him.
Oh my gosh. Well, unfortunately, that came after the clock expired, because I think if that comes in the run, he's definitely taking the lead. But now I think it's gonna be close.
Top 3, I would say. I don't know about lead taking though. Yeah, this one right here, like I said, I think it was the ramp that kind of helped him.
I think there was, yeah, because he was in the gas and it just fell off the ramp and luckily landed on the wheels for it to fall off. But then right here, broken part on the front, well, temporarily broken part in the front, and he completes a backflip with it.
It's out of commission at the moment.
Yeah, it was
out
of commission. Yeah. And then right here, this
right here. Watch it unload.
Right, he landed on the wheel, which unloaded it, and it just flung the truck through the air into the wall.
Did you get Jester vibes from that?
Yeah, I did, that is for sure. But I also got last week vibes, because remember DeLello was in the wall protection in San Diego. I think they're rewatching him with a Hawkeye for the last 3 events. We'll see what the scores are for DeLello. It's not enough. It'll be a tie for second, which means it's third place. 24 for the Titan and Zachary DeLello. So DeLello just tied with Soldier Fortune, so still sits Pringleman on top with the 26, but last season's World Finals champion still looking for that first ever regular season event win. It's Chris Jericho and the Mohawk Warrior. How big can he go? 6th place last week. Can he try and get to victory here?
That's a little easy way to start it. I don't think it happened out the way he wanted it to.
I think he planned that a little bit differently, but I don't think it got the launch he wanted. I think he wanted to clear that, maybe pulled into a wheelie or something.
They must have trimmed that jump out to exactly. No matter how hard you hit it, you kind of just hit the other side of it perfectly. That one, though, it was a little bit better.
Yeah, that was a huge launch for Chris Jericho and the Mohawk Warrior, but kept that truck on all fours, and now nearing 30 seconds into the run, more huge air for the Mohawk Warrior. Lands it down hard. He's in trouble now. Up over the ramp. Where'd the hood go?
I don't know. NASA might be calling it a UFO at the moment. It's gone.
There's a meteorite about to crash down into the earth.
Absolutely went flying.
And I don't know how he saved that truck, but now he's into the second half of the run of this Mohawk Warrior, and I'm sure he's amped up now behind the wheel because he knows he might have a shot to take the lead away from Pringleman. Oh my!
Oh no!
Oh my God!
What?
Trey, I don't know what is happening tonight. What are these drivers on?
What was that?
I don't know. Here's a backflip. Oh, hard landing.
Yo,
didn't have to
the
back
physics we're seeing tonight are like a video game. It's absolutely insane.
I think we're on like low gravity here tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, some of the things, like I said, are just not real.
Final dozen seconds for Chris Jericho and Mohawk Warrior. Some impressive moves so far. He's in trouble in a big way. Just stand. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. I think he dug it in. I 100% think he's part of the ground right now. They're not getting him out. He's buried 6 feet deep. Don't even get the excavator out. Just leave it inside, man. Don't even try to.
I don't think I've ever seen a truck fling around like that, but he just stood in the gas trying to save it. Right here, this was the first save. Look at that.
Look at that. It's you. Well, are we in the baseball stadium right now? Is that a home run? And then, what else happened? The other one, I don't know if we have a clip of it or not, but this backflip was nice.
Yeah, he didn't have to back up with it. I'm really interested for this last move, though, because I want to see from a different angle how hard this thing landed on the roof.
It just stopped. It 100%
Look
just...
Look at this. Look at him flinging the truck around, right? And then right here, it's flying. Oh.
Oh my goodness!
He broke the Mohawk off.
No!
Well, we'll see what the scores are. We obviously have a 26 in the lead. That's Pringleman. We have a tie for second, a 24 by Soldier Fortune and Titan. We'll see what the judges think of Chris Jericho and the Mohawk Warriors run. The scores are in now. 7, 9, 8. That's another tie for second, a 24. That moves him into 4th place, Chris Jericho, so far in freestyle. Trey, 5 trucks left to try and beat Hot Wheels Pringleman, but Brendan Sarland is next out in Son of a Digger, and I have to think that this is maybe one of the bigger bullets that we're going to have to dodge if Hot Wheels is going to win this event.
I didn't see. Did he say anything about his run last week?
I didn't really see much jawing going on from Brendan.
So maybe he learned with the new team?
Maybe. I mean, the Anderson team, they can be cocky at times, but they're only cocky when they win, right? So maybe that's what Brennan's
Or
gonna be
against
after.
each other.
Or against each other.
Against each other, 100%. But who knows? Maybe he has finally met his match.
Maybe, but 30 seconds in the run so far, some decent momentum, that was an interesting hit right there. He broke a headlight.
That's alright. When don't they break a headlight?
That's true. I mean, if he finishes the run with both headlights, or if he finishes the run with one headlight working, I think he didn't accomplish his mission.
Yeah, he didn't do enough.
Now but he's into the second half of the run, Trey, and decent momentum, but kind of lacking those wow moments.
Think about it. He just saw it.
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
No way!
Is he okay?
I don't.
Oh, he broke it. Look, is that part of the chassis right there?
So that's the halo, which they put on the back to keep the back of the body up. So
thanks, cameraman. I'm glad you're listening to us. Yeah,
there's the whole body. Technically, it's not part of the chassis.
So it should be okay to go then, right?
It should be, as long as Brennan's okay to go.
Well, it's Brennan, let's be honest.
That's true. So he's definitely yelling at the officials right now, please let me
go. I think he's waving in there. Do you see him?
He's fired it up. There he goes.
Well, now it looks like a normal truck body.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's amped up now.
This is the first time we've ever seen this truck without the entire thing on, right?
I think it... Oh, no. Look out! What a save for Brennan. Can he try and get to that lead? It's a 26 set by Hot Wheels.
Oh, he's going to end it out with some Cyclones, maybe?
Oh,
yep. Oh, no.
Oh, my. Oh, he broke the front of the truck.
Did he?
Yeah, that one wheel is...
Oh, did it lose drive?
It may have.
I think he did it with the save right before that.
Well, so this was the front flip. He just clipped... Do
you call it a front flip? I don't know. I mean, in theory, I guess.
It's a somersault.
Yeah, and...
Back on all fours.
He's good.
So, Trey, 26 is the score to beat. Did Brennan do enough in those 90 seconds?
I don't think so. I mean, that stop kind of killed his momentum.
It did, that is for sure. And I mean, oh my God.
Right here, watch the right front.
I think it might already be broken.
Oh, was it already...
Yeah, look, it
is.
Huh.
They're right there. I think that's where it lost the drive at, but it looks like look at the wheels.
The hydro is broken on the front left, that would be, for Brendan Sarland. And then I guess he probably knew it was broken and said, I can just do some donuts here and end out the run because there's probably not much time left on the clock.
At least he kept one of the wheels in the air.
Look at that. And upside down.
I thought he was going to be able to pull back out of it right here. And then
that would have been a lot of points, right?
Yeah, yeah, very true.
Well, it's the 5th to last strikeout. He scored 5th last week in San Diego. What will it be this week? Will he beat the 26 set by Pringleman and the Hot Wheels? The scores are down from the judges, and it's half a point off, a 25.5. Second place for Gravedigger, but still Hot Wheels in the freestyle lead. Now just 4 trucks left, and if there's one man that the officials are looking out with a Hawkeye, it's Connor Jacklin in the Overboard, who hit the wall protection 3 times in San Diego.
Well, let's see what he can do there. I like the color of his truck.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the nicer body styles that we see here on the BeamNG Monster. But maybe he can try to redeem himself this week, not hit the wall any times.
Maybe.
Who knows? I mean, DeLello was in the wall protection earlier. I'm sure Jacklin, if he has to find a way to beat that 26, which so far is looking unbeatable at points, Jacklin's got to go pretty big, and it might require, getting close to the out of bounds at points. That was some nice everything.
Yeah, and the out of bounds is not very big right here.
No, there's like no
out of bounds. Maybe a couple of feet.
Yeah, the out of bounds is hitting the wall. That's nice there as well from Connor Jacklin, the Overboard. Now he's into the second half of the run, so trying to contend with that 26, but we saw with Pringleman the Hot Wheels, he had a lot of moments during his run. Here's a backflip for Jacklin, but, Brennan had a lot of moments as well, but he didn't have as many as the Hot Wheels, which is why he didn't get to the freestyle lead, so you really need to go crazy out there at the 90 seconds to have a shot at beating Hot Wheels.
Yeah, it was almost like Hot Wheels was just literally nonstop throughout the entire run, and that's really hard to do, Joe. I mean, you just gotta...
Oh my gosh!
I have not seen a truck break like that in a while.
Yeah, it's been since like the middle of last season, and Yeah, that.
Holy cow! Look, the whole hub is off the one.
Yeah, the knuckles on the ground right there, right by the wheel. As wow, Connor Jacklin, you can't say he didn't go for it, Trey, because he definitely went for it there at the end.
That's a huge backflip too. I think that might be the tallest of the night.
He didn't have to back up as well, but this final move right here, he goes off this ramp crooked and it lands on the
crumbles.
Yeah, I think it's because he hit the lips of those ramps. Do you think?
And they had no room to get. Yeah, that would probably be what it is. And then just slowly slid it to his teeth. Broke a. Is that a 4-link right there? What is that?
That's a tie rod.
Yeah.
On the back of the truck.
That poor truck.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of work for next week. We'll see what the scores are from the judges. Obviously not going to be close to the lead. A lot of time on the clock. 2 6s and a 7. It's a 19 for Connor Jacklin, the Overboard. A tough break there, leaving some time on the clock here in freestyle. And now 3 remain. Jordan Stout in the Maxi had an impressive run last week, but was just short of winning the event. Can Stout find what he needs to beat that 26 set by Prickleman, the Hot Wheels? And from what we saw with, Overboard last run, with how crazy he was going there at the end, I'm sure Stout is going to be going even crazier all throughout the 90 seconds.
This is for good, Joe.
He's gunning it, trying to maybe clear the pod. Oh
my!
Oh, he didn't! Oh no, he's over forwards! Oh my gosh! He cartwheels into a save, and that was his first hit.
I don't know how that made any sense.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness!
Off of the racing lane, he got that there. Jordan Stout going for it in the Max G. Oh my goodness!
I think he wanted to go into a donut.
That, or it was a very aggressive turnaround.
He's going to air it again over the pod section. They're very nicely done. He's going to turn it around right here in the other corner. Absolutely gun it again. Looks like he's going to be able to get cleared. That's going to hit right in the middle of it.
Landed nicely on it. A little bit of a nice bounce, but definitely you can see Jordan Stout going for it in the Maxi, trying to beat that 26.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Again!
2 trucks in a row. What are the odds of that?
Again! On the same side too, I think.
Yeah. No. It's
no, opposite. Yeah.
Other side. But man, and he left over 30 seconds on the clock, unfortunately, for Jordan Stout. So look at that air, though. This was his first hit. This was his cartwheel save as he didn't quite clear the pod, went over forwards, and those ramps just kind of flung him out onto all fours on the other side.
I think they got pretty lucky right there.
Yeah, he did. That was like his teammate last night.
That is very true. That is very, very true. They're right here. What are the chances?
Yeah, what is happening with tires?
Joe, it's starting to look like season 1 again.
Yeah, and I don't get it because we went, 12, 11 trucks without this issue? Now we've had 4 tires and 2 trucks?
I don't understand.
They're just a little weak from last week, I think. Those 2 trucks.
Yeah. That's what it is. Some
of the parts were weak. We'll see what the scores are. 6-5, a 6, and a 4. 5 to 17 for Jordan Stout in the Max D. One of the lowest scores we've seen tonight so far in competition. Trey, if you're Harold McGuire Militia, you got runner-up in your first ever event last week, which is great. But are you feeling a little bit of pressure now, seeing the last 2 trucks go out and break 2 wheels off early on their freestyle run, wondering, is that going to happen to me too?
No, you blame it on their pit crew.
Okay, so you say it was just, they didn't put the parts on right, faulty parts.
Well, that's what you got to think. Oh my goodness.
Well, he's not scared. I can tell you that right now. He's really going for it. He's already put this truck through a lot of paces.
Like you said, finishing runner-up.
Look out. Okay. Those tires are on.
Man.
Those tires are on fine.
He's really testing it, isn't
he? He just tapped that wall, too. I think he's really making sure those tires are on right.
But, like you said, he finished runner-up in last week, which is pretty good. Joe, you can't be upset about that. But now, really, you only have 2 options here, is that you finish...
Oh, my goodness! He just stuffed that thing in, and now another wheel is broken off.
I'm not even going to finish my statement, Joe.
Now,
What is it?
I don't think this wheel had a choice, though. I'll be perfectly honest.
Yeah, he caught the corner of the jump, and I think he broke a tie rod with it, too.
Look at this right here. He's just going to stuff this in, and, it came off like butter. It did not break his momentum really at all.
Yeah, he broke a tie rod with it as well, and the knuckles right there absolutely flying.
That's a heavy object to be going.
And for it to be flying like that, that's a heavy hit.
Well, unfortunately, the 3rd straight truck to break off a wheel in freestyle, and it's going to be another short run and another low score, 2 6s and a 4, and it's only a 16 for Harold McGuire, which means it's just last week's winner to try and go out and get back-to-back here in freestyle. one truck left. Pringle Man looking for his first ever win, but Smino got his first ever win last week. Jay Randall, Gas Monkey Garage, looking to go back-to-back and get his first 2 event wins in back-to-back weeks, or can Pringle Man get it done for the first ever time?
Now, Joe, remember how you just asked me last time around if you're getting nervous because you saw 2 trucks break in a row?
Do you think Randall's
What about 3
nervous
trucks?
now?
I don't know. What do you think? There's 3 trucks in a row now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening though, Trey, because we went all freestyle without a truck breaking wheels off, and now we've had 5 wheels broken off in the past 3 runs.
I don't know how to feel about that. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, well, Jay Brando, he's going to try and go out here and fill the clock and maybe beat that 26. Nice air right there towards the pond, landing down hard, and oh
my goodness!
There is no, oh, he's still trying to save it. Nothing's broken yet. Oh, now he's in the wall, so it's over.
Oh, and he didn't even get to save it.
So
Joe.
6 wheels and 4 trucks, right?
Joe, I don't understand.
I
don't understand.
This didn't look like it should have broken anything.
Yeah, I don't know how it.
Let's see. Lands hard in the rear. It's not broken there. Wow.
Oh.
I mean, he probably weakened it, right, from landing on.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like the situations with, was it
Sidewalling
Max D?
One wheel
Max
missing.
D and who was the other?
Overboard.
Overboard? Yeah. I mean, it just wasn't as high as it, so it didn't break off both, but it was still enough to break the one.
And he tried to save it sidewalls with a wheel missing. Unfortunately, it hit the wall and didn't come back over. The scores are in. One of the lowest of the night. A 13 for Gas Monkey Garage, which means our new freestyle winner is Pringleman the Hot Wheels. His first ever win in his 3rd season, Trey. But some really big scores up here. I mean, those top 5 runs were all outstanding here tonight.
Yeah, and look at all the ties, Joe. Remember how I said it's going to be the 1 week where you don't have ties?
Yeah, we have 3-way tie for 3rd, which obviously Soldier Fortune went out first, then Titan the Mohawk Warrior, and then 3-way tie for 6th. Gravedigger went out first, then Black Pearl, then Whiplash. That's how the ties are broken.
Yeah, and then everyone else here just kind of slowly filtered themselves out. No, most of the runs were pretty decently scored, and none of them was really low. It's just, bad breaks.
Yeah, a lot of bad. I mean, all the bottom ones really just had some rough luck here, especially the trucks breaking the wheels off. But as we look at the points, just 2 weeks in, but obviously getting towards the midpoint of the season. Now Pringleman on top. Brendan Sarland is in 2nd, but you look down at the cut line. Chris Jericho, last season's champion, just barely above. Over Jordan Stout still below. Eli Bright is below. So some big names down below the cutoff. We'll have to watch for that. Mathis Wells also down there. Marshall Burrow. So there are some big names still trying to break their way in. But tomorrow, Trey, we go to Sydney, Australia. We'll see you guys then for the Green Division.